Hello, in this video we are going to cover the typography features in Bootstrap. So typography, I've got the official page open here. I will provide a link to this in the description so you can see all of this. So it allows you to essentially manipulate the way text looks. I want to cover a reasonable amount of it, but feel free to go more in depth into this yourself. So the first thing, let's display a header. So if we put H1, memory ranges between H1 to H6, 1 being the biggest, 6 being the smallest, and everything in between slowly going down. Okay, so if I was to put header 1, we get that. And it's been stylized slightly, because if I was to, let's say if I just got rid of the Bootstrap CSS, I think that's what a general header would look like. But with the Bootstrap code, it does look slightly different, more in line with the style system that Bootstrap provides. Okay, so the next thing is let's say if we wanted to create an element that wasn't using the H1 or H2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 tags, but we wanted them to still look like a header. Maybe for some specific reason, maybe the way we are manipulating the content, we need a paragraph tag. We could do that, and let's say we put header 1, it looks different. But if I want it to look the same as the header 1, built-in Bootstrap styling, we put the class H1 or H2, H3, H4, H5, or H6. There we go, it is exactly the same. And we can obviously add a non-H1 tag like a H4. Let's say I put header 4. There we go. Okay, so next what we're going to do is cover the display tag, and the display tag is more recommended for the main part of the body if you are creating sections. So to do that, you can just put like a H tag. Again, you could use a non-H tag as well, but it's just better for screen readers and better for SEO purposes if you can use the H tag. So display -1, and if I put in display 1 reload, so this looks bigger, it looks slightly different. And again, this ranges from, you'll see, display 1 through to 6. And the final one I'm going to show you is the lead. So if I put P, and if I was to just put some lorem ipsum text here, which I've got right here, copy that, paste it, and if I was to save that, refresh, we just get some basic text. If I put a class of lead here now, and I reload it, it looks a bit more, say, bold in the way that it's thicker, bold but in the way that it stands out now. So that is what the lead class does. Like I said, there's a lot more features that we haven't covered. There's where you can manipulate inline text elements, so you can do DELs, which will basically delete the line or put a stripe through it, or S, which is basically the same. So the benefit of doing this is, if let's say you still want some content to be there, but you're saying it's no longer relevant, or you've gone through it, maybe you're creating a checklist. The user clicks a button, and let's say this tag gets added, and there's a bunch of other stuff as well. You can mess around with abbreviations, so it formats them slightly different. You can mess around with block quotes and naming the source as well. So this is great if you are creating some sort of blog article system, obviously aligning that stuff, lists as well. So the list is almost endless of the typography features available. And that's it, it's really that simple. If you have any questions, feel free to pop me a message, and as usual, I look forward to seeing you in the next video.